Okay. So it doesn't seem like... Again, it doesn't seem like there's anything I can really change. Because again, it's been the usual settings that I've always used. So there's no reason for like frames to drop that hard. Because like usually when the frames drop is usually when there's like so many busy effects on the screen and OBS is overloaded. That's common. That's whatever. But what's not common is dropping 75,000 frames for the past 15 minutes or however long. Oh my goodness. I was like, this is really souring my mood and all. But I did just restart the stream though, so I'll just carry on until we make some sizable progress, because the VODs are a bit chopped up right now, obviously. The past 2 hours of Spirit Shrines, and here we are at the tail end of the Aqua Shrine. So yeah, I'll just handle the Trial Chest, the Aqua Shrine, and then however much I feel like we should go on for, and then I'll probably just make this a short stream so I can figure out what the fuck is happening. Because again, like this has to be some kind of personal like issue with like my setup or internet more than anything. Oh my god, I seriously hope nothing else as stupid is happening. Oh my god. So wait, Laura and let's see, William. Rakshasa. What else did I have? Oh yeah, action. Action. Right. I mean, now that we have Milliam back, I mean, you know the drill. We got the usual, waterfall. Alrighty. Ha!
Please, take care around that one.
Ha! Sit!
I welcome all challengers. Onward!
Well, I need some more curry.
Mmm, delicious. Come on, Lanny.
There we go.
Don't mess with us.
I've only...
Look at me go!
Bum, bum. Alright, now to carry on.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Go back to the Phoenix Wings.
Ha!
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops, wrong place.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
I should be fine like this. Okay, so we got everything here. Yep. All the chests. Bought and scan all the monsters, I believe. Or I hope. Yeah. To think about the one we fought before. Oh no, it just had more HP because it was considered a mini boss. Oh. Alright then. Final one. Oh, it's probably gonna be higher level, right? So then we wouldn't be able to really get much damage out of Waterfall. Because Millium's lagging behind. Yokai Gem. Well, here we are. There it is, our fourth crystal of Zemurian ore. All that remains is to overcome the final trial, and it will be ours. And here it comes. Let me now be done in a snap. Oh. This feels like... Oh. Wait. Oh. 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 Did he just vanish? No, this is the work of...
Oops, you caught me.
Oh, shit.
Grianos?
So that was Misty. I mean, Vita Clotilde's doing?
Aki's.
There's no need to be so wary of me. I merely did what you were planning to do anyway, didn't I? I just did you a favor.
A likely story.
You can't seriously expect us to believe that. Last time you tried to do us a favor, you abducted Elise and Princess Alphen.
Oh, woe is me. I don't seem to be very popular here.
What really brought you here? How did you even know this place existed? Even I didn't until Celine told me.
Unlike you, I'm a fully fledged witch, in the truest sense of the word. As such, I know everything. Far more than a trainee like you could even begin to imagine.
Sounds like you've long known all there is to know about this place.
More than you and the Elder do, in fact. Oh, I know! Why don't I take this opportunity to enlighten you on a fun little something? That being the true purpose of the Hexen clan to which we belong.
Aw.
What is this light?
This is...
Something's flowing into my head.
Oh. Little vision. So this is what a crystal of, or this is what a crystal of that ancient magical ore looks like. The light from it is so beautiful. It's almost divine. Overcome the trial to find what you seek. The witch was right, it seems. This should grant us the strength to suppress that great calamity. Indeed, the final battle draws near. Ever since I first met that great knight, my fate was sealed. Emperor Dreikel's and... Is this the... Steel Maiden, I believe? Again, I keep flipping the Steel Maiden and Lance Maiden's titles around. I'll abide by it, but will you accompany me? You needn't even ask, Your Highness. I'll be by your side until the day the goddess calls me to hers.
What did I just see? Another one of someone's memories?
Whatever it was, I witnessed it as well. And I presume that blonde-haired woman in it must be.
That shouldn't have been possible. Just what did you do for us to see that?
Think of it as a special treat from me. Ordinarily, only the Ashen Awakener would have been able to see it, but I allowed the rest of you to see it too. As for what it is, it's a glimpse of the truth regarding what really happened during the War of the Lions.
The truth? And that really was a memory from...
Dreikel's the Lionheart, yes. And the woman with him was the Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot.
Oh, Lance Maiden. Again, I keep flipping the goddamn titles around, I'm so sorry.
During the war, they too had to borrow the strength of a divine knight, and they were drawn into a conflict between fragments of the great power, just like Reen and Crow during this war.
Wait, there's no way the War of the Lions involved divine knight battles.
If that had been the case, surely the world would know of it.
I've never seen anything like that in any history book I've ever read.
Actually, I have heard mention of that from Grandmother. Wait, doesn't that mean...
Oh, has the truth finally dawned on you? The fragments of the great power are destined to be drawn to one another, forced to collide over and over and over. These dark times Erebonia is going through have repeated themselves since time immemorial. And every time, the truth of what happened disappears from the memories of all. That is how this system works.
System?
Hold on a moment. I can't follow what you're saying.
Oh, don't feel bad if you're having trouble wrapping your head around it. That's perfectly normal. After all, that's just how this world is.
So all of Erebonia is trapped in a perpetual cycle of, like, war and fight, or like, war and conflict?
Wait, you aren't suggesting the clan's true purpose is...
Aha! Did you finally realize the fundamental role we witches play? We shoulder the responsibility of operating and managing part of that giant system.
The witches maintain this thing?
Not that I would expect an apprentice and her familiar to know anything about that. The Elder knows, of course, but she chose not to share the knowledge with you, likely fearing it would be a burden. But how pitiful is it to have lived for the sake of fulfilling your duty as a witch without knowing what that duty really is? I almost feel sorry for you.
Don't look away, Emma. There's no need to be afraid of accepting the truth.
Reen?
Oh?
I know what it's like to be afraid of accepting new revelations about who I am or about my past. I feel like once I know, life will never be the same again. Maybe that's true, but there's one thing that I can believe in beyond a shadow of a doubt. That my classmates and all the people who've stood by me through everything that we've been through will keep standing by me to the very end and accept me for who I am no matter what.
You're absolutely right. Nothing you could learn about yourself would cancel out all the time we've spent together.
This is the class that was still cool being friends with someone they knew was an intelligence division spy. So, yeah.
Hold your head up high, Emma. There's nothing in this world that could stop us from proudly standing at your side until the bitter end.
On the music.
I don't know what to say. Vita, thanks to you, I finally noticed the change in my own feelings.
Change?
I enrolled at Thor's to fulfill my duty as a witch. I won't deny that. Nor will I deny that until that point, I effectively lived to carry out that duty, obeying all I was taught without question. But that's the past. Now, I feel very different. Now, I want to live a life of my own, together with the classmates I've been fortunate enough to meet. I'm no longer the person I used to be.
Emma.
That's the class president we know.
I'm impressed. You've matured a lot more than I was expecting during your time at the academy.
Vita?
But let's put that to the test, shall we?
Yep.
I haven't had the opportunity to train you in some time. So this is as good a chance as any to see what you're capable of now.
Oh, that look in her eyes.
Dance, dance, my sweet little bird. Behold, your master's foes. Bare your fangs and raise your talons.
What the?
Oh.
Everyone get back! Quickly!
Oh. Brianna's aura. Azure Guardian.
It grew? What did she do to it?
It's called Savant Vols. It allows a witch to pour an incredible amount of mana into their familiar. I'd imagine she's given it more power than even a cryptid possesses.
Well then, Emma, let's see what you're capable of. Show me if you have the strength to back up your words.
Please, everyone, lend me your power.
You've got it.
Leave it to us.
Careful! This one looks strong.
Here I go.
Well,
Sorry.
Come on, Lammy!
alright. Let me just cheese the shit out of this right now. Where is my curry?
That's for you! Mmm, delicious! Come on, Lammy! Transform!
Alright.
Target!
I gotta like this.
Electric cannon! Fire! We roll!
Oh!
I've got it!
Epiphany. Emma can now use Zodiac Rain.
Of course!
Oh. Well, I still need to scan it. And oh, it's been preset. Oh yeah, cause it wasn't set before that moment. Oh, okay. So then, okay. Let me just use my battle scope here. Vita's familiar, now enlarged and filled with mana by her song. Uses strong arts and has freezing breath.
Great stars in the heavens above! Answer to my voice and heed my call!
Ooh, what is? Oh my god!
Zodiac red!
Oh, that's so cool and colorful. It did fuck all for damage. Oh hell yeah!
Let's keep going!
I did it!
I feel stronger than ever!
Okay, I just hope that boss didn't have any summons, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed.
Huh? Thank goodness!
Yes!
I'm awesome!
Did we defeat it?
It felt as though we did at least.
Impressive. It seems you can back up your words.
With an orbital laser.
Up there!
I'm surprised Grianos can even fly after that. You don't plan to keep on fighting, do you?
No, I think that will do for today. Poor Grianos needs a rest for one thing.
Vida,
Well, Emma, you've demonstrated the strength of your resolve. Still, I don't think you need me to remind you that resolve only gains worth when it's seen through to the end.
yes, I know. I'll find a path through life on my own. And I will stop you.
Emma?
Emma.
Oh, I can't see you succeeding in that regard, but feel free to try. I'll leave the last of the treasures in your hands. I'll see you again soon at the Infernal Rite.
Infernal, right? Huh. She's finally left. I'm curious as to what she was referring to in her parting words, however. Yeah, what's this infernal rite supposed to be? Just how much more just how much more than us does she know? I wonder. And about what? Huh, what an unpleasant woman. Well, forget about it for now. Let's go and collect the Zemirian ore. Yeah, you're right. Character notebook updated. Ooh. Witch's duty. In the face of a shocking truth about the duty she worked to adhere to, she realizes she wants to live her own life. And this is the fourth, which means we've been to every spirit shrine we've been able to visit. Yeah, this should be plenty to make Valimar's new tachi. Now we just need to get this back to George and help him with his work however we can. Indeed, we'll need to contact Professor Schmidt to request his assistance too. Shall we hurry right back to the Courageous then? All right. And looking back at my OBS again, 0 drop frames. Yeah, maybe it was like a weird little interaction with like, or a weird little bug going on with OBS or something, and it just needed a simple restart. Maybe it was a OBS related problem. Otherwise, I might have heard my own family mention something about like some weirdness with the internet. And again, in other Discords I'm like taking a glance at, nothing mentioned about any Twitch instability. So, no, I think that was just purely OBS, like, bugging out. Oh, man, that sucks. I know I'm still hung up on that, but it's like... you gotta understand from a streamer's perspective, dropping that many frames for that long... Oh my goodness. Because I look back at the VOD so far, it's so choppy, and at max, it's at 50 FPS. So when I export it, it's gonna be so... The VOD is gonna look so bad during the earlier part. So I'm gonna be upset about that for the whole night. Hey Cena, how you doing? We just finished getting these Zemirian ore and cheesed everything with Millium. If you're looking at the stream time and wondering why it's only half an hour, I had to restart the stream because apparently I was dropping 75,000 frames and didn't notice for the past like 11 minutes before that VOD ended. I'm like, oh. So yeah, I'm real upset about that. I looked at the VOD, 50 FPS, real choppy frames. Audio still seems somewhat fine, but the frames are super choppy, and because I don't locally record my stuff since I can't really sustain doing that, like, my upload is shit. I don't have a spare like hard drive or SSD or whatever to like dedicate purely to local recordings. I mean, I could like actually edit the videos now that I'm a little more knowledgeable about it. Not super professionally, but it gets the job done. But again, I can't sustain that. Like, oh my god, I'm so upset. Alright, looks like you got a pretty hefty amount. This should be enough to make a top rate tachi for Valimar. Really? Then, or once this is done, I'll finally be able to fight Crow on equal terms. Yeah, if we manage to finish it. This is going to be significantly more difficult than reinforcing Valimar's existing sword ever was. Remember, we'll be making an entirely new weapon from scratch. I'm not sure how we can manage, or I'm not sure we can manage by ourselves. Might even have to ask the professor for help. So it's finally time for Professor Schmidt to come into play. Yep, we've got enough Zemurian for him to work with now, so I can't see why he would turn us down. Although I can't say I'm all that excited to have him on board. Oh well, I'd better start getting what we need ready. Pardon me for asking, but why wouldn't you want to have him on board? Well, as you no doubt figured out from when you last met him, he's not easy to work with. And if his workspace isn't absolutely perfect, he'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. He's unbelievable. It feels less like you're working with a renowned professor and more like babysitting a temperamental child. I see. They do say geniuses are often eccentric. Anyway, I'll call the institute as soon as I finish sorting his work area out. You don't mind helping me out some more, right? Choosing to help George make his workshop caused the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests would disappear. Oh. So I'm guessing everyone has different dialogue, or should have different dialogue at this point. And then we can carry on. Let's see. Or at least within the Courageous. I see that you have obtained the required amount of Zemurian ore. I look forward to seeing the strength of a tachi forged by the hands of man. I'll begin preparing for the feedback process. Alright. But yeah. I'm gonna have to do a quick little sweep through the main towns just to see if any of the NPCs have changed. If not, and I notice they're all samey, then we'll just go straight back to George. I see useless magic so. Oh wait, same thing? More guts. No, that's the same. Clara. Almost complete. Next one. Yeah, that's the same. Oh, yeah. Seems like everyone else is in the same places as well. Anything different, Tola? Ah, okay. I wonder what Professor Schmidt's going to be like. Well, no matter what kind of person he is, we'll have to make sure we'll all be ready to give him a big, happy, courageous welcome. Once we're ready to have him aboard, we'll call him up over at the Institute. Okay, so it seems like maybe the main people around here have something different. Okay, and no unmarked quests around here, right? I'm gonna save just in. I'm gonna make a separate save just in case right here. And oh shit, we're running out of save spaces. I know I need to leave the last 2 slots open. I can't believe her. Or wait. Can't deny it's kind of helpful. Wait. Oh wait, is it the same with Mint? Screwed up a zillion times during that concert. Just the kind of woman Uncle Makaro needs in his life. Oh wait, did I never talk to Min about the post-concert dialogue? Between George and all that Zemurian ore, I'd say that tachi is as good as done. We're all very excited to see the finished product. That should be something. Azure tree things. That's one mission complete, I guess. We just need to finish Valimar's new tachi. Okay, yeah, so all the main people have something new. A little bird told me you got all these Zemurian ore you need to make a sword for Valimar. I know Oliver would be all over this, so I'll try to get a nice long look at it in his place. So, let me see. So the others don't have anything new? Yeah. Emily and everyone back together again. Not much to do now, but get in contact with the man himself. Well, and hope he cooperates, I suppose. Grandfather made him out to be rather eccentric, to say the least. Okay, yeah, everyone seems to have like one new line, which... Alrighty then. Anyone else here? No. Going down. Hey, Monk, how you doing? What consolation prize? Oh, I'm feeling lucky. We're really going to be working we're really going to be working with the Professor Schmidt? Oh man, what do you think? What do you think he's like in person? I can hardly wait to find out. Oh, Marcus doesn't know. Now that we've gathered the ore, it's time for the artisans to do their work. It's going to be a Herculean task, but I can hardly wait to see the finished result. By the way, how you been doing, Cena? Hope you're having a better day than me so far. Also, oh man, I am pretty tired, honestly. Had a blood test today, went out with family for holiday stuff, and immediately crashed upon returning home. Pretty much like slept like a rock until like from basically like noon to dinner. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm freaking dead tired, especially after that blood test. Like, taking a blood test and having to like go all walk around a lot. Yeah, it crept up on me a lot faster than I thought. Well, now that we've triumphed over the spirit shrines, it's time for George's trial to begin. Making a refined tachi big enough for Valimar to use is bound to be difficult. Huh. I can only imagine that the end result will be breathtaking, however. Hello, Becky. Yeah. So I'm real happy that it's pretty consistent. Let's see, anyone in the, yeah, front deck. So, just the main people. Exploring those shrines was a pain, at least it's finally over now. But man, I can't wait to see what kind of tachi comes from all that ore. Those trials were quite the ordeal, but as always, we managed to make it through, with the power of this orbital laser. Now there's nothing to do but watch and see what kind of winds Valimar's new power will blow across this land. So it's finally time to get the tachi made, huh? That's gonna be awesome! It's totally gonna be the strongest weapon ever. Can me and Lemmy try it out too? Okay. Oh yeah, actually does Instructor Thomas have anything to say? So, you finally gathered up enough Zemurian ore to forge a new weapon for Valimar. Simply stupendous! Starting with the base material as legendary as that, I can hardly wait to see what the result will look like. Whoops. I wonder what the next Imperial Chronicle will have to say about all that we're doing. I know Professor Schmidt by name, but that's about it. I'm curious to learn more though. Who knows? Maybe he's my kind of guy. No, Sarah, no. You're gonna be so disappointed. God damn it, Sarah. No, they're traveling. No, same thing. Yeah. Thank you so much for your support earlier, Reen. I never would have been able to stand up to Vita like that without the class backing me up. Thank us all you want, but that was all you. You were the one who made the decision to be strong and stand up to her, not us. You kept pushing us forward too. It was very class president-y of you too, so thanks. Besides, without the two of you, we wouldn't have been able to gather all the Zemurian ore. Gee, a thank you from Reen. How unexpected and out of character. Celine! Getting the chance to screw with Vita and, Girianos' plans is a bit as thanks enough. It's been a long time coming. What a pleasant cat you are. Anyway, now we should finally be able to get started on Valimar's new weapon. I can't wait to see this thing, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Pretty much. Still, it'd be exciting to see just how much stronger it's going to make him. So you're pulling some crazy old coot onto the ship to make that blade for you. Yeah, great plan. Make sure you help him with the preparations, you know? Just so he knows where he's... Or just so we know where he's... Or... Wait. He knows where he is and what he's doing. So preparations being made to work with us in Mirianor, are they? Seeing how much more powerful Valimar becomes should be fascinating, and doubly so as a witch. Oh... Okay, that's about it. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
So, let's go head over to, like,
Leave it to
Legram and see if there's anything different. Let's see. Ages, thanks for taking care of it for us. Help Dad with work. Julian. So much for what you've done. Okay, no, I don't think there's anything missable. So yeah, people still praying here. What was it you're doing? You don't think it was the pretzels? Yeah, okay. So for sure, I don't think there's anything new here, but out of paranoia, I'm gonna go look it up anyways. So what in-game day is it again? 27, okay. Just need to make sure not to look at anything else I shouldn't. Okay, let's see. Wait, what chapter am I with? Oh yeah, I never read chapter 13 for Gambler Jack 2. Alright, I need to do that in a bit. Okay. Let's see, so... Mixed grill, we have that. Whoop. Wait, did I click on something? Oh shit. Yeah, we have mixed grill and everything. See, bring Elisa to your party about the pocket watch. Oh wait, the pocket watch thing was a hidden quest? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no shit, I'm stupid. Okay, so all right. If you collected every possible character note up to this point, talk to Princess Alphen. Oh. Well, I guess I won't be getting the Medal of Kindness. Okay, so yeah, no, I think we're all set then, pretty much. Yep, okay. We are all set. Oh wait, oh right, let me go...
Where do you want to go?
Let me go to Ymir real quick.
Leave it to me!
Phoenix Wings. And then read Gambler Jack chapter 13. And then we'll go with the Zemurian Ore preparation. Also, wait, actually, I think after reading Gambler Jack 2, I want to get a little snack again.
I can do this.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to switch. Okay, so books. Alright. Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 13, The Price of the Soul. Alright, we're gonna go supernatural on this. It quickly became apparent that this final battle was going to be even more intense and unpredictable than the 6th race had been. First, Car 4, which had been the favorite to win, had to withdraw partway due to mechanical trouble. The second and third most popular cars, 3 and 6 respectively, had their own share of problems, and while they were able to continue the race, their performance was far from their full capabilities. Thanks to these technical difficulties, there were essentially 9 of the original 12 cars still in the race. Of the 9, Car 1 had the highest odds of winning, but Car 5 stubbornly refused to allow it to overtake. Car 1 was unable to get into the lead. The cars at the front of the race were 7, 2, and 12. While they generally held that order, they were constantly jockeying for position. Furthermore, Car 12 was driven by none other than Carlos, the legendary loser. That in itself generated a lot of excitement as it had been quite some time since he had been anywhere near this close to winning a major race. Hey, Sucker Punch, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What were you streaming earlier? Welcome, raiders. Hope you're all doing well. Reading a little story before I go grab a quick little snack and then carry on with the main story. But yeah, how's everyone doing? As the heated race neared the end, the final corner that would determine everything approached. Just as they began the bend, a gap opened between cars 7 and 2. Whether it was the nerves or a lapse in concentration, the drivers of those 2 cars left the space wide enough for Carlos to sneak through, and he seized this chance. With a deft hand at the wheel, Car 12 shot through and took the lead. The race ended. Car 12 was victorious, while Car 7 held on to second place and Car 2 came in third. Leonard watched all this unfold with a sour look. "Did you lose?" asked Hal. Her hopes, however, were quickly dashed. Trails hype? Oh yeah, like, the Trail series, like, over the years has become my most favorite JRPG series. Like, the story and character writing and, like, just, like, how much detail that goes into everything, second to none in my opinion. Like, I have never seen any other developer go this in-depth with, like, all the little details, even the minor NPCs. Like, that's why I spend hours, even if it might seem very excessive, I spend hours just pouring through all the optional NPC dialogue because they're actually worth reading 99% of the time. He shook his head and laughed. No, I just wasn't expecting old legend to snag first place like that. I did believe he had the goods to get into the top 3 though. His smile widened. You see, oh wait, was it wait, Leonard. Oh, so this is Leonard. Okay, I just want to make sure. Let's see. His smile widened. You see, I bet on a trifecta box with cars 2, 7, and 12. The payout's 120 times what I staked. Jack and Hal were stunned speechless. To make matters worse, Leonard had bet 400,000 Mira, meaning that he had received 48 million Mira from his tick. What? It's called world building and it's necessary. Oh yeah. Like, I love my world building. Like, if there's several areas of, like, the in-game world that can be fleshed out, and it's, like, interesting enough to read, with all the effort they put into it, hell yeah, I read it. Like, reading about all the optional stuff in the lore is, like, half the reason you would play a Trails game, in my opinion. Rolling a mad dosh. Unfortunately, this is Leonard with the money here. He watched their faces with undisguised smugness. Huh, looks like you two realize now that you never stood a chance in Gehenna because of beating me. Nike giggled at his shoulder. Sure seems that way. The pair oozed confidence, sure that they had won. Hal's face fell. Then she stuck out her tongue at them. Nah, we just wanted you to think that. Jack grinned at the puzzled look on Leonard's face. What the lady said. We were just pretending to be surprised. Then, you didn't. Leonard couldn't seem to work out what they were trying to imply, but Naki quickly understood. Her painted lips compressed into a flat line. How many Trails have I played so far? Well, what Nightbot said. I've basically played every Trails game up until this point in release/chronological order. So, yeah, like Trails in the Sky, all the way through the Crossbow games, and now we're at Cold Steel 2 right now. Sometime eventually I want to replay the Crossbow games, since Trails from Zero got officially localized and released earlier. And I have the PS4 version for the limited edition stuff, but I'm gonna be rebuying it on PC because PS4 got the shaft in terms of the version quality, because only the Switch and PC versions have like Durante's team working on it. PS4 is a different studio altogether that didn't do any of the as many of the extra features as like everyone Durante and the others did. I'm like, oh damn, that's a shame, dude. And I've seen like the kinds of work they do, so I'm like, nah, I don't care whether it's for like trophy reasons or just sticking to PS4. Like, don't give yourself an inferior experience just because you're beholden to like PS4 or anything like that. Just get it on PC. It'll run on anything. So wait, PS4 is pretty much Falcom's own version, which they released in Japan but translated. Ah. Yeah, kind of a shame they didn't really do anything extra to kind of like match it in terms of quality with the PC and Switch. Oh well. Didn't really get the shaft. Or did you really get the shaft? Yeah. You finished the Trail series so far up until the current English releases? Oh. Hope you enjoyed them all. Like, I'm really looking forward to Cold Steels 3 and 4 whenever I get to them. Although, oh boy, with my backlog, it's gonna be a real big challenge to chew through, because last September I did a whole little I did a whole month of doing the Saga games for Saga September. I have yet to return back to those games to actually finish them. So after we do Trails of Cold Steel 2 and finish up Soul Hackers 2, honestly, finish up, I mean, it's gonna take a lot more streams. And we're gonna have to go back to Romancing Saga 3. The what was it? Final Fantasy Legends Saga games, the Game Boy games. Then we have to go back to Saga Frontier Remastered. I'm not going back to Saga Scarlet Grace. Saga Scarlet Grace sucks ass. Like, there's decent systems in there, but it was all executed so poorly. I'm just so mad at even thinking about that game. You cannot believe like the kind of battle system they have in place there. Because you have a queue system of attacks you need to queue up, and like you're supposed to, this whole dynamic of manipulating your ally and enemy turn order to get the perfect turns and combo into like follow-up attacks to then like cause a chain reaction. But then because of how poorly things were implemented, something different can happen out of your control and you lost half your team, if not just die completely. I'm like, alright, guess I'll just die. So, oh boy, I have quite the opinion on Saga Scarlet Grace. And don't even get me started on the madness that is Unlimited Saga. I've looked at a 10-minute gameplay video. That is like a JRPG test right there. It's like, okay, within the 10 minutes of watching this game, can you make sense of the systems that you see in it? And you just take a look at Unlimited Saga, right? You just look up any YouTube video on it, like just with pure gameplay. Try to make freaking sense of that game. Even having played Romancing Saga 2 and dipped my toes into a whole set of different Saga games, I could not make sense of what Unlimited Saga is. Like, holy crap. Anyways, let's get back to reading. I put my money on a trifecta, Jack clarified. 12, 7, and 2. Get it now? That's 1,100 times what I bet. This time, it was Leonard and Nike who were stunned into silence. The tickets that paid out over 100 times the bet made were rare enough that, or even at this racetrack, but tickets that paid out over 1,000 times the bet were almost unheard of. As a result of his bet, Jack had won 55 million Mira, a total pot that was significantly higher than Leonard's 48,100,000 winnings. What? How did you? it was Jack's turn to laugh at the furious expression on Leonard's face. You do realize that asking me is basically admitting wrongdoing on your part, right? He said. But if you really want to know, I'll tell you. It's simple. I bribed Carlos. You did what? Sorry, Rodrigo. No. Like, tangents are like a very common thing here. Don't worry. I live for it. I got a friend of mine to get a ticket, just like this one. The money for it was 100,000 mirror he gathered on the spot in my name. Multiply that by 1100, and you get 110 million. I told Carlos he could have the lot. What? But I've been sending him. Why would he throw all that away for a one-off sum like that? However big. Jack made a tisking sound. You might be able to buy people's hearts with money for a while, Leonard, but there's no amount of mirror that'll let you buy their souls. The fact that Carlos accepted my offer is pretty solid proof of that. I'm guessing you wanted out a long time ago. What do you know? Leonard gestured angrily. But then grudgingly added, I'm pretty impressed though. Admittedly, he wasn't alone. Might it take some skill to manipulate the outcome of the races from right at the back. Oh, Legend hadn't lost his touch, that's for sure. It was at this point that House spoke up. But if you'd arranged the outcome from the start, why'd you go for a box instead of a trifecta? And why not go all in and bet your last 100,000 mirror too? Leonard looked away. Well, just to be on the safe side. Jack's suspicions had proved right. Leonard knew as well as anyone that it was impossible to completely remove all unpredictable elements from a bet. You gonna go to bed and stuff? Alright, Psycho Punch. Thank you for the raid earlier. Thank you so much. Have a nice night. Okay. As such, his way was to excise as many humanly possible, and then take the surest and safest path to victory. He hadn't changed at all. Makes sense. Too bad it cost you the victory though. If you'd gone all in, you would've won too. Leonard's head snapped back around. What? He quickly did the sums in his head and realized the truth. If he had bet his entire 500,000 Mira, he would have won 60 million Mira, comfortably beating Jack's 55 million. It's a mistake. A mix-up. Someone I asked to buy the ticket must have put the wrong amount. I didn't lose. I couldn't possibly lose. Save it, Leonard. Nike interjected coolly. You messed with the most popular car in the race, didn't you? You did an excellent job of hiding the evidence, but no amount of hiding is going to be enough when someone already knows what you're going to do and can watch out for you. She pointed a perfect lacquered nail at him. You've been getting away with things for a long time, but not anymore. Oh, is Nike like an underground cop or some shit? Y'all stared at her. What are you talking about? What are you suggesting? It's probably faster to just show you. Come on in. And like you signal, a number of men in black suits entered the VIP room. They weren't Leonard's men though. Instead they surrounded him and his underlings. This is the end of the line for you, Leonard. We've already taken the rest of your men into custody. Leonard wasn't the only one baffled by what was happening. Nike, what are you... Nike took a pair of glasses from her pocket, then placed them on her nose, and addressed him directly. I should probably introduce myself, shouldn't I? Being an actress isn't my primary occupation. I'm actually a member of the Rocksmith Agency, an intelligence group which answers directly to the president. Jack and Hal could only gape at her in shock. What? Damn. Well then. That kind of... Although that is... Although I'm kind of having like... some ideas going around in my head. That is very specific to mention being part of the Rocksmith Agency. But nah, I don't have anything else to go off of that. Oh, alright then. God damn. Alright, let's get back to the Courageous. Let me go make a save here. And I will be right back with... oh, what was it? The agency was first mentioned in Sky the Third. Yeah, it was first mentioned around Sky the Third, I believe. I think like with Zin's special doors as well, with between him and Kilika mentioned. Oh no, it was more like second chapter as well. Maybe a bit of both. Maybe the third goes a bit further into it. Oh man, I know we've seen Kilika in Crossbell, but I wonder what else she's going to do once we get into like Cold Steel 3 and 4 and stuff. Huh. I would love to see Kilika again. Oh my god. But yeah, I kind of wonder what her, I kind of wonder like what she's going to be doing, like all behind the scenes or like her long-term goals. I mean, I think she mentioned it, but again, I think part of me is kind of drawing blanks a little bit, but it'd be so nice to see Kilika again. Oh man. Well, whenever we get there, like she's too important given where she is in the Rocksmith agency to not come back. So, yeah. But yeah, okay, let me go get a quick refill on my snacks and I'll be right back within the minute. I'm not gonna leave up a BRB thing since it's gonna be pretty quick, so. Alright, BRB. Alright, I am back. Got some more chips, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, anyone ever have horseradish and chive chips? Like, my brother, like, got it back for him. I'm like, what the fuck is horseradish and chives? Honestly, it's really good. Like, the horseradish, like, flavor and, like, whatever, it's not, like, super strong, but it's still strong enough to have that, like, little, like, tingly nose-burning feeling like you would get from eating, like, well, the horseradish wasabi when you eat, like, sushi and stuff. So it's like a, kind of like a pleasant little, like, burn and stuff. But it's not so overbearing where you just go, oh, and then you have to, like, plug up your nose or, like, whatever. Or, like, try to, like, close your nose or just however you want to deal with it. Yeah, it's neat. Oh, alright. Let me double check, some stuff real quick. Even more power. Although honestly, when you kind of combine Instructor Sarah, and then you just keep spamming strength and speed down until they, well, until they one day resist that shit. Honestly, might as well just go for strength up here. Alright, let's go help out. And if his workspace isn't absolutely perfect, he'll throw a tantrum like you've never seen. Let's make sure we're good here first. Once we're done, I'll call the Institute and invite him on board. You don't mind helping me out some more, right? Alright, let's go! I'd be happy to. Ready now? Okay, oh, I forgot something.